Please welcome to the stage Executive Director of Girls for Gender Equity, Joanne Smith.
Thank you. Ooh. Let me start by thanking the person whose vision has brought us here to Ms. Foundation tonight, Teresa Younger. Thank you for your courage, and thank you for leading. And let me thank Gloria Steinem. Gloria is invited to the cookout, y'all. Thank you for your leadership and for believing in our organization, and most importantly, for believing in us as we work to end institutional violence, interpersonal violence, sexual violence, and interrupt gender inequity. Those of you who know me know I never come alone. I bring my GGE people and family with me. Bring community with me. I mean, when someone is shining, they're shining because there are hundreds, oftentimes, behind them, next to them, in front of them. So I just thank you for always standing with me. I just thank you over the last 15 years for always showing up for Girls for Gender Equity. I thank my mom and dad for seating my warrior, for making me a proud first-generation Haitian. And tonight we are celebrating the work of incredible folks that are moving mountains, but we're doing so in true GGE form. We are modeling intersectional, intergenerational movement building that is core to GGE's work. You saw in the video, I mean, these sheroes, I follow them. We're celebrating the successes of young people like Marley, folks that are catapulting into leadership like Elaine, and those of us who have a couple, just a couple more years under our belt, like Monica and Shannon and Ava and I, just a couple. And we're thriving across generations and across movements. And most importantly, to note that tonight's event is unprecedented, not only for those of us that are award recipients. I mean, I've never received an award with an all-Black honoree cast at a multiracial event, but also for Ms. Foundation, right? And so tonight, what Ms. Foundation is telling us is that in 2018, we are unapologetically honoring Black women. To my Black and brown sisters and siblings here tonight, this award is for us, right? Keisha Lewis, Vivian, my community at GGE, Deborah Cox is at the table, right? This is for us. We know all too well that as Black female-identified people in this world, that as children, we're often made invisible, voiceless, questioned. We then go into adulthood and we're hypersexualized, hypervisible, seen as loud and questioned. We go into womanhood and while feeling powerful and while feeling confident, we're seen as aggressive, taking up too much space, and questioned. We become elders, returned to invisibility, our wisdom taken for granted, we're under-resourced and questioned. But not tonight. Tonight we'll accept this applause and recognition on behalf of our ancestors who never made it into the room. And although they never made it into the room, they stayed liberation focused. They filled our gas tanks off of their reserve while remaining strategic and loving because they knew that we are the answers to these questions. To the room and community at large, thank you for lifting us up. Now more than ever, we must work together to counter the dominant narrative of this country's oppressive regime. We have to do this work together. We know this dominant narrative. It's not a new narrative. Somebody like me as a first-generation Haitian, revolution is in my blood, right? So many times the trajectory of our lives as first-generation immigrants has been shifted because of an oppressive regime. We're gonna fight. At this moment, we need all of us because all of our rights are rolling back. All of us experience collective pain of communities torn apart by the oppressive policies trickling down from Washington. And perhaps most importantly, most of us are moved to action. Whether we march, we resource, we organize, we need all of us. So family, remain in love with yourself and community. Remain vigilant. Remain resisting the status quo. Keep going. Keep going. Whatever work you're doing towards liberation and freedom, whatever sector you're in, there are girls waiting for us. Keep going. It's our voices, it's our time. Thank you.